South African visual artist vonMASH is holding a solo exhibition called Umthwalo. He employs mixed media to create a visual dialogue on hair, inviting us to explore the plethora of meanings in the tangible and abstract objects we carry with us every day.
And how those meanings have actually been fabricated and laced with metaphor. Theodor Mashele sat down with him to find out more. Have a look.
Our hair, the literal crown we wear on our heads. And this exhibition explores just how that finds expression every day.
Umthwalo can be seen as something that you put on your head, something that you put on your head. So I translated it into the hair and the uniqueness, the unique part of the black people is the texture of our hair and owning that identity and owning that authenticity. And I took that and conceptualized it into our hair is actually our true identity, and somehow the media, the corporate world has deemed our hair wrong, you know what I mean? Like, you have to straighten your hair up. ER4 is deemed unneat in terms of the corporate world. So me taking Inwell, it's taking the thing that they're telling us that it's bad about you and converting it into that glorious side and that crown and that royaltiness of our hair.
With the history of visual arts dating back to tens and thousands of years, 32-year-old vonMASH definitely knows to draw inspiration from the founding fathers of this art. But he's also added a bit of a modern twist to it to reflect on the current times.
Jean-Michel Basquiat was actually the first black artist that actually motivated me to actually see a vision that we can actually also be part of this art movement.
vonMASH is encouraging local musicians to engage with the visual arts through multidisciplinary collaborations.
In 2020, when I was doing my album, I approached him, introduced by Zoe Modiga, to do an album cover because I was very specific about what I wanted to do with my visual, and as someone who follows the arts. So he agreed to doing it, and yeah, we did some amazing work.
I am a huge believer as a singer and songwriter and performer that a lot of what I do involves music as much as it involves the visual experience. And speaking of vonMASH, I've been able to see how he's collaborated with artists such as Banda Banda and the Crocodiles with their album cover. So it's a beautiful marriage, and I think it's an important marriage, and I think it's a beautiful way for us to document our stories so that when people look back, they're able to connect those dots between all the art spaces and see that we were alive and kicking and we had something to say.
In addition to fellow artists, this young man's art has also warmed the hearts of his parents.
I'm very much happy, and I didn't know that he's doing this. He even didn't explain to me. So that is why today I came and said I want to see what is he doing. And he's doing a very good and fantastic job. Even in Matric, I think he was doing he did Matric, it's a tracksuit. Then he showed me that, Mami, what I've done. Then I was happy for him. Then he said, no, you want to go to further his studies at the art. Then I said, no, you can go there. That is why I paid for him.
There is a great deal of interest in the exhibition from both local and international art fans.
There's a message to each pieces, and that's also amazing, all the techniques that have been shown in each pieces. So we can see pictures, we can see paints, we can see also the technologies that can give you a different perspective.
We need to embrace where we come from and where we are and who we are as an African species. So he literally goes in depth with that. So for me, I'm excited that he's going that direction with his art. Yeah.
Theodor Mashele, Johannesburg.